So in this video, we'll be going over row echelon form, which is known as REF of a matrix. So in our first example, we have a 3 by 3 matrix, and the first step we have to do is look for the first non-zero element in the first row, which in our case is going to be 7. And this is known as what is called a pivot, and we look below it, and it has to have all zeros, so there cannot be any element below the pivot. So if it does have a element which is non-zero, then it is not in REF form. So in our case it's 0 and 0, so this is fine right now. And now we look diagonally, so we look down and to the right. So the next pivot we have in the second row is going to be -1. So let me just highlight that, and again we check if there's any non-zero element below this pivot, and there isn't since this is 0. So this is also fine till now, and the last pivot is going to be 9. Okay, now so let's move on to the second matrix here. So first again we look for the first non-zero element in the first row, which is going to be -12. And again we look for any non-zero element below this pivot, and there isn't any, so there's 0 here and 0 here. And now again, so we look diagonally again, so down to the right, so it's going to be 1 in the next row, the next non-zero element in the next row, second row. And now again we look below it, and we can see that there is a 8 here. So let me just highlight that in red. So this is going to violate the condition, and this is not in REF form. This means, so let me just write that, REF. Oops. And this one is in REF. So now let's move on to the next matrix. So here the first non-zero element here in the first row is going to be 6. Now again we look down and to the right, it's going to be 7. And the second condition in REF is that if there is any non-zero, all zeros row in a matrix, then it has to be the last row. So here the non-zero, all zeros row is in the last row, so this is fine then. So this is also in REF form. Now next question, so here we have the 0 row in the first row, so this violates it. So let me just write not REF here. So let me just highlight this first, which is violating it, and not REF. And let's move on then. So here again we have the first non-zero element, which is 1, and there's nothing below it. And if you look diagonally, there are no more pivots, so this is an REF. And the next matrix here again, so we have a pivot here, and we look below it, there's no elements below it, so it's fine. And there's nothing diagonally also, so there's only one pivot here. And the last matrix here is going to be the first pivot is 1. Again we look below it first, checking for any non-zero elements below it, there isn't any. And now we look down and to the right, so next pivot is 1 here in the second row, so this is also REF. So all three matrix here are REF. Oops, just don't mind my handwriting. So now let's see how to convert a not REF matrix into REF. So these are the three operations that we can do to convert a matrix into REF, and the most important one here is the third one, which is adding a scalar multiple of a row to another row. So let's go to an example, and this will be more clear for you. So here we have a 3 by 3 matrix, and we'll be converting this into REF. So first step again is look for the first pivot, a non-zero element in the first row, which is going to be 1 here, and look below it, and there is a 4, which is violating the REF condition here. So to remove this 4, we'll be using the third property here, and to do that I'll show you how. So what we have to do here is we need to add -4 R1, which is row 1, plus R2. So what this means is we are multiplying the row 1 by -4, and we are adding it to row 2, which is the third property here. So this is what I mean by adding a scalar multiple, and this will remove the 4 here. So after adding it, it will give us, so after adding minus 4 r1 to r2, this is the matrix that we have now. And again, if we now look for the pivots, it's going to be 1, and below it now is zeros, and next pivot here is -2. And as we can see, there is a 5 below it, and normally it is best practice to keep the pivots 1, so that it is easier to remove elements below it. So what here we can do is we can divide the second row by -2 to make the elements, I mean the pivot, 1. So after doing that, so we'll get, so this is the operation that we are doing. So it is minus 1 over 2 times r2, and the matrix that we're gonna get is this. And again, now we look for the pivot, so 1 1, and below it is a 5. So again, we have to add row 2 to row 3, and you can pause the video and try what multiple should we add to make this in 0, and it is equal to minus 5 r2 plus r3, and this is giving us this. And once last time we will check for the condition. So first element is 1, below it is zeros, next element in non-zero element in the second row is again 1, and below it is also 0, and the last element here is -7. So this is REF, and we have successfully converted into the row Echelon form. So in the next example, we are going to convert a 4 by 4 matrix into REF. So again, we identify the first non-zero element in the first row, which is in our case 3, and we look below it again. So there is 2 and 2 here, and normally it is best practice to keep the pivots 1, as it is easier to reduce these two elements here. So the first thing we can notice is that we can divide the first row by 3, and let's do that then. So it's gonna be 1 over 3 row 1, and the matrix is then, so after dividing the first row by 1 over 3, we can use now row 1 to reduce row 3 and row 4. So it is gonna be minus 2 row 1 plus row 3 to reduce, to make this 2 into 0, and again minus 2 r1 to r4, and now we will get the matrix as, so after doing that operation again, now we look for the pivots. So 1 is the first one, below it is all zeros, next pivot in the second row is going to be 1, and we can see that there is a 10 below it. So now we have to remove that. So let's do minus 10 r2 plus r3, and I'll write the matrix over here now. So this is the matrix that we get now again. So it's going to be 1 in the first row, 1 in the second row, below it is all zeros, next pivot is -15, and below it is also 0, and then the next pivot in the last row is -1. So now this is in REF, and this is the final answer. So that's all for this video. If you would like me to do more examples, I can make an additional video on this, and if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section. Thanks for watching.